Easy questions. I started diving in college because I needed a gym credit to graduate. And I tried some other gym classes, and they were fine, but you know, I went to Worcester Polytech, which is an engineering school in Massachusetts, and it has a very large Asian population. And they play badminton like nobody's business. So I signed up for badminton, and I thought I was playing like lawn badminton. And they ran me around the court till I was ragged. And I said, I need something easier than that. I want to take scuba diving. So that unfortunately altered the path of my life. I mean, unfortunately for my parents, it altered my career path slightly to I should have probably stayed an engineer. I think I would have made more money. But whatever, hey. And what was the next question? Favorite cave, the favorite cave. Well, Abaco, yeah, the Krishna Caves of Abaco. I mean, this film, basically the genesis of this film was wanting to put that cave in IMAX. And we did. And it was interesting because we had to actually change the technology of this kind of filmmaking. When we started this film, it was inconceivable that you would shoot an IMAX film with a digital camera. Everything was shot in 70 millimeter, and if you didn't shoot in 70 millimeter, it wasn't going to look good, and that was what everybody thought. And we ended up running tests with the 6K cameras that were out around, you know, right after we did space school. We did tests and we bumped them to film, and we looked at them, and we found that 6K cameras bumped out to film look comparable to film, maybe not quite as good. But then when we started production, they had released some 8K cameras, and we started tests with the 8K camera, and we found that the resolution and sharpness of the 8K cameras actually exceeded film. So we ended up shooting 95% of this film digital. There's about 5% 70 millimeter in it. And that was really important because the film camera, first of all, it's like this big. And the housing that allows it to go underwater makes it a foot bigger. And it physically will not go into the caves. It will not fit through the restrictions. You just can't do it. And it only holds a 3-minute load of film. So I'm not going to swim 4.5 hours into the back of a cave with a 3-minute load. That is not going to work for me. So by miniaturizing and using much smaller 8K cameras, we were able to get cameras into places that just could not be filmed with conventional IMAX cameras. So that was kind of cool.